Hello and welcome to Buddhist Door Global's weekly news highlight. I'm Dr. Justin Whitaker, Senior Correspondent for BDG. This week we highlight the news that Ambedkarite scholar and social activist Dr. Gail Omvedt has passed away. We'll look back at recent BDG news and features about Ambedkarite Buddhism and the resurgence of Buddhism in India, but first the news. American-born Indian sociologist and human rights activist Dr. Gail Omvedt, who lived from 1941 to 2021, died on August 25th at her home in Kasegaon in rural Maharashtra, India. Omvedt passed away after prolonged illness, according to her family members. She was 80 years old. Omvedt was born in Minneapolis and studied at Carleton College in Minnesota before pursuing graduate studies at the University of California, Berkeley, where she earned a PhD in sociology in 1973. During her studies, Omvedt took part in protests against America's war in Vietnam before traveling to India. There she met and later married Bharat Patankar, a Marxist scholar and activist based in Maharashtra. Omvedt, who had studied the writings of the Indian politician and social reformer Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, was moved by the struggles of India's lower caste and quote-unquote outcast people, also known as Bahujans, and she decided to dedicate her life to their struggle. The term Bahujan is Pali and is derived from the Buddhist texts, meaning the many or the majority. Their political party, the Bahujan Samaj Party, is a nationwide political movement formed to represent groups excluded from India's caste-based political power structures, also officially known as scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes. These groups, known also at times as Dalits or Harijan and Adivasi, combine to make up an estimated 85% of India's population. The Dalit intellectual collective said that Omvedt was one of India's most original thinkers who did not let caste and class be erased in the feminist movement, noting, quote, "Time is yet to produce another scholar and incisive and capacious thinker like her." Condolences from fellow activists, friends, students, and scholars have poured out on social media. People have praised her wide-ranging work, which covered topics including caste, gender, economics, tribal issues, and socio-agricultural matters, with a special focus on women. Her publications included Dalits and the Democratic Revolution, Dr. Ambedkar and the Dalit Movement in Colonial India, Buddhism in India, Challenging Brahmanism and Caste, Ambedkar, Toward an Enlightened India, and Understanding Caste, from Buddha to Ambedkar and beyond. Maharashtra's Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray said that, quote, Dr. Gail Omvedt not only contributed as a researcher in social movements, saints' literature traditions, but also actively participated in movements for rights of women, deprived sections. She will remain as a scholar who became an integral part of society. Over the years, Buddhist Door Global has published extensive accounts of Ambedkarite Buddhists in India working to improve their lives and communities. But few individuals in the history of the movement stand out as much as Dr. Gail Omvedt. BDG offers our deepest thanks to her and all around her for her efforts over many years, and our sincerest condolences to her family, friends, and the enormous community grieving her loss. Yet, with her passing, like that of B.R. Ambedkar, there will be others to take up and continue the work of uplifting the oppressed people of India. One such group of people can be found in the Abhaya Ratna Trust, a registered charity associated with the Tri Ratna Buddhist Order, who reached out with an urgent appeal for donations in April of this year to support their work to ensure that their members in India have funds for food and shelter as well as medical care as the country dealt with its largest, at that time, wave of the coronavirus. We've also covered numerous other events and commemorations of B.R. Ambedkar's conversion and death, such as the marches and reflection on 2018, when the 6th of December marked the anniversary of the passing of India's Dalit constitutional father, B.R. Ambedkar, who lived from 1891 to 1956. Tributes abounded across India's political, literary, and media establishments, including a tweet from Indian PM and BJP leader Narendra Modi's official Twitter account stating, quote, "India bows to Dr. Babasaheb." Rahul Gandhi, an MP and prominent member of the Nehru-Gandhi family, tweeted a photo of himself kissing the hand of an Ambedkar statue. Both men, along with the President of India and other political figures, paid tribute to Dr. Ambedkar on the Parliament House lawns in New Delhi. Buddhist Door Global has also offered a number of featured articles discussing the life and legacy of Ambedkar and his movement. Most notably, our contributor Shu Yin offered an excellent overview in Living Dr. Ambedkar's Vision. This article begins each year in October. Throngs of Dalits, members of India's quote-unquote untouchable scheduled castes across the subcontinent, undergo a Diksha initiation ceremony to formally convert to Buddhism. These mass conversions are organized to coincide with celebrations to commemorate the historic events of 14 October 1956, when Ambedkar, affectionately known as Babasaheb, formally severed ties with Hinduism, declaring, "Even though I was born in the Hindu religion, I will not die in the Hindu religion." After taking refuge in the triple gem of the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha and receiving the 5 precepts or Panchasila, Dr. Ambedkar turned to more than 400,000 followers present and delivered the 3 refuges and an additional 22 vows, heralding the rise of a new Buddhist movement, one that continues to impact the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in India and beyond. As Dr. Ambedkar's legacy lives on today, no doubt Dr. Gail Omvedt will live on into the future. These articles will be linked in the description below. Be sure to check out BDG's news articles covering the renewal of Buddhism in India and recent features on the country. And follow us for updates on this and related news. Let us know what you think about Buddhism's future in India in the comments. And as always, be sure to check out our website, buddhistdoor.net, for more on this story, as well as other news and features about Buddhism around the world.